From Jazz, Rags and Blues, Book 5 by Martha Mier, Opening Night Jazz. We're going to do bars 15 through 28, so most of the second page. And I'm going to break it down hand separate with fingers and letters, and also with rhythms. And then I'm going to show you how to bring the hands together. So this is a very slow tutorial. So I've put circle letters in my music. Circle E is with the octave leaps, the walking octave bass in bar 15, right on that second beat. Circle F is on the second beat of bar 19 where the triplet is. And circle G is on the second beat of bar 24 where the walking octave basses are on the left. So when you hear me refer to circle letters, that's what I'm referring to. So bar 15, where the left hand has the walking octaves, let's take a look at just circle E with the left hand. So we have a B octave walking, then a C, then a C sharp, and a D crotchet staccato. And you're going to leap up for a B and plant it there because we have to add the F sharp and C. And that's all we're going to do for a moment. So we're going to do that B octave, C octave, C sharp octave, D, push it and spring it, D, and add the F sharp and C. We're going to do that in good time now. I count a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and 1. B and C and sharp and push and D and tie, because that's syncopated with the swing rhythm. So that D and D add a 1, a 2, and 3, and 4. Okay? So let's do that one more time from circle E. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and tie, and 4, and. Now the pattern is this really cool riff. It's a jazz riff that's quite often in jazz piano playing. So we've got this G octave, and then 4 on B, squeeze it together for a little chromatic scale here, C, C sharp, D, and an octave. So let's do that bar again, that's bar 17, where the forte mark is. So we have a G octave, and then 4 on B, squeeze for the C, squeeze for the C sharp, squeeze for the D, and then spring that pinky out for the D octave. And then when you put the swing rhythm to it slowly, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. So just that bar one more time. Ready, here we go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Then it does that same pattern, but then on C. So it goes C octave, then E, F natural, F sharp, G, reach down for the low octave, and backed up to the G, and then it ends on that low G for bar 19, okay? The trick is, though, to be able to get from this pattern, you have a D octave to end, and it goes immediately to the C octave. G and G. So I'm doing bars 17 and 18. So we have G octave, B, sharp, D, C, E, sharp, G, G. And I'm saying the letters where the beat is. G, B, sharp, D, C, G, G. One more time. Ready, here we go. G, B, sharp, D, C, E, sharp, D, G. Okay? Now what this right hand does, we're coming from, if you look at the crotchet chord at the very beginning of bar 15, just before circle E, that's the chord we land on, that B, D, E, G. And I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay? Now there's a lot of rest that happens there before you have to leap to the next chord. But you do have to know where you're coming from to go to the next chord, which is F sharp. Don't forget about the key signature. F sharp, A sharp, and E. And Martha puts in there 1, 2, and 5. Okay? But you're not going to stay on that chord for long. You got to be ready to leap the 2 to the D to do the, well, looky here. That's the same chord as what this chord was down the lower octave. Okay, that's what you're going to land on. But we got to get the right timing for it. So if we count from the crotchet chord just before circle E, we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and tie and 4 and chord. Okay, so it's the timing of it. Look at bar 16, 1 and 2 and chord. That and is the syncopation, tying the weaker second half of a swing beat into the next strong beat. So it's the and of something into the next number. In this case, it's the and of 2 into beat 3. So we've got the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, so we don't actually play anything on beat 3, we're tying into it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, so let's take a look at that crotchet chord just before circle E. That's the first crotchet chord of bar 15. Ready, here we go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now carrying on from there, we have 1 and 2 and 3. So just like we had the and of 2, we now have the and of 3. Okay, let's try it. Ready? Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, now that's the chord for bar 17. B, D, E, G. But then in bar 18, you're going to slide your hand in so that the thumb can play B flat. And remember, once a note is flat, it stays flat for the rest of the bar. So we have the chord twice with the B flat for bar 18, and then in bar 19 we're going to come right back for the B natural. Don't worry about circle F with the triplet, we'll get there, okay? We're just working on circle E right now. So the chord before circle E, and then we're going to leap up to here, and then 2 on the D, and the chord here twice, slide in for the B flat, twice, slide back out for the B natural, okay? So I'm going to count it in good time now. So we're taking it from the beginning of bar 15, the crotchet chord just before circle E. Ready, here we go, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 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 and 1. Let's do that one more time. Circle E. the crotchet chord. Ready, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Okay, put the right hand away. Let's take a look at that left hand. So we had right at circle E, we're going to start with the B octave, walking basses. So we have B octave, C, sharp, D, D chord, and I go, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, C, octave, G, and G. Let's do that one more time, left hand at circle E. Already, here we go, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. I'm going to do it one more time. From circle E, from the B walking basses. Ready, here we go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 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 and 1. Now the trick is to put it together. So I'm going to take that G in the left with the chord in the right. So it's the first chord of bar 15, just before circle E, so we can get that connection as well. So 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 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 4, and 1. Now if you didn't quite get those chords to go with the right hand and keep up with me, that's okay. Look at how they come together. So at bar 17, this chord comes with this G. But then the second time you play this chord, it comes with this, and it immediately changes to that. And then, sorry, keep the thumb on the B. So we've got this, that, right there. Keep the thumb on the B for that bar. And then it's got to move in, and the left hand's got to come here. And then it's an F natural with that chord, with left hand. I know it doesn't sound right, but it's it. That's it. And then it'll change. Okay? So listen to bars 17, 18, and the first of 19. I'm going to play it. You can play along if you like. A 5, a 6, a 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. I'll do it one more time. Here I go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Okay? I'm going to take it from circle E now, from the walking basses. I count and we play. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Okay, so now let's go on to circle F. From that chord that you just played at bar 19, Your right hand 4 is going to go D flat, C, B flat, 1 on the G, and then you're going to pick up or cross over 2, 4, and you've got a version of what we did before, but it's now 1, 2, 4 natural, 5, okay, because she has B, D, F natural, canceling out the key signature, and the G, okay? But let's get from the strawberry or the triplet at circle F. Strawberry pie, and then crossover, skip, beep, pie. So let's do that little riff in the right hand. Strawberry pie and skippy pie. Now she does have a slur on that, and if you can, make it as smooth as you can so it's not disconnected, it's smoothly connected. Strawberry pie and skippy pie. Strawberry pie and skippy pie. So let's come from the chord that's up here. Pie and strawberry pie and skippy pie. Okay? Now the next little thing that the left hand is doing is walking basses again. So we've got a G, A, B. Now we've got a C riff. And this is the same C riff that we did from bar 18. But then in bar 22, look what happens. We have the same riff, only now the E is flat, which is going to match the E flat that the right hand chord is going to have. We'll get to that right hand in just a moment. So take it from the forte mark, the walking basses in bar 20 for your left hand. So you have the G octave, A, B, C riff with an E natural, and then a C riff with the E flat. So we got to the first beat of bar 23. Okay, let's take a look at what the right hand does from this chord in bar 20. Where is it going to leap to? We got to get that thumb planted on A. Now the fingering she suggests here is 1, 2, 3, 5. And it's totally up to you if you want to put that 3 there or if you want to put 4 there. Some hands feel more comfortable with a different finger. It's totally up to your own fingering. So 1, 2, 3, 5 or 1, 2, 4, 5. It's up to you. And that would make a smoother transition from my hand into bar 22 where the E becomes flat. Okay? I'm going to keep that pinky planted up on that high G because then it's going to connect to this. Don't worry about the rest of that bar. We're just going to get from bar 20 to 21, 22, 23. So remember, we crossed the bar line, so that there's no E flat anymore. It cancels it out. It's E natural. All right, let's try it one more time from bar 20. That chord, where do you leap? Don't worry about the timing, just get the right notes with the right fingers. I'm going to put 4 twice, and then 3 on the E flat. And then those 3 fingers are just going to shift up. Pinky's going to stay anchored. So look at that from bar 22 to bar 23. Look how your hand just kind of compacts a little. From there, 1, 2, 3, move 1, 2, 3 up. Pinky stays put. Okay? So how is the timing of that? We've got 1, a 2, a 3, look ahead, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Okay, let's do that again with the chord. So start right with the chord on bar 20. We'll catch the triplet riff going into it in a moment. Bar 20. Ready, here we go. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and 1, and 2, that from the little strawberry riff that goes into it. Strawberry pie and Skippy pie. Okay, let's try that again. Strawberry pie and Skippy pie. All right, now how about from the chord just before it? Where are you coming from? In bar 19, the chord just before circle F is that, and then put the 4 on the D flat, cross smoothly. Okay, that's a little bit tricky to do 2, 4, and then play that 4 again as part of the chord, because you don't want it to make it sound like it's a staccato. You don't want to go, because that's not how she wrote it. She wrote it with a slur. You have to make a soft release for that F natural, okay? So from bar 19, pie and strawberry pie and Skippy pie, 2, a 3, a 4, a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So let's try that from circle F, bar 19. So what's the chord at bar 19? Already, here we go. A 1 and strawberry pie and Skippy pie and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. It's a little off on my timing there. Sorry about that. Let's try that one more time at bar 19. Already, here we go. A 1 and strawberry pie and Skippy pie and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, now we're going to try and get that left hand to be put in there. So after we have this chord, we're not going to worry about timing just yet, just what comes next. So we got this chord, and then we've got the walking basses down here. And then here we've got the C with this chord comes at the same time. The same chord with F natural. Then you got to go to the C pattern again, change to the E flat, that comes together, and then that. So let's try that from bar 19, right on it. We start with this, we're going to end with this at bar 23. So bar 19 starts, we've got the strawberry, crossover, 2, 4 chord, and then add the G octave walking, A, B, lead for the chord with the F natural, then change to the E flat, C pattern, E flat, F natural with the chord, and then the chord and the G. Okay, now we're going to do it in good time. I'm going to count. We're going to start right on bar 19. A 1, a 2, a ready, go, and 1, and strawberry pie, and Skippy pie, and 1, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Let's try that one more time. Already, here we go. And 1, and strawberry pie, and Skippy pie, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. to that point. Now, what happens from this chord in the right hand, in bar 23, you're going to bring your hand down to a D octave with the G in between, okay? And Martha says put 2 here on the G. And then the D octave becomes D flat. So you got to slide your hand in for the flats. Now at this point in my music, what I've done is I've now changed the 3 to stay on the G and the C octave. So when my hand changes from the D flat octave to the C octave, I'm going to change finger for the G, because it's a lot easier to reach 3 on the G for my hand with short fingers than it is to put the 2 or keep the 2 on the G. I don't think she meant for us to do that, at least not for my hand. It doesn't work. So we've got the chord to start. You leap to this chord. I would put 2 on the G here like she suggests, slide in for the D flat, and then when you go to the C, you're going to change to the 3, at least I do, and then B octave with the G in between. So the G remains constant, just with different fingers. D octave, D flat octave, C octave, B octave. So you're coming down chromatically with the octaves, keeping the G as your stable force. In your left hand, you're doing similar pattern, B octave, B flat octave, A octave, G. So you're inching your way down in octaves, walking basses. So what happens from walking basses going up in bar 20, walking basses going up, C pattern with the E natural, C pattern with the E flat, G octave, that pinky on G has to go up to the B. So you walk it down from the B. Don't worry about circle G yet, we'll get there. So it's circle F for the walking basses in the left hand, bar 20, G going up, A, B, C riff, E natural, C riff with the E flat, G, pick up the G, put up B, B flat, A, G. So that might feel a bit strange to reach one extra note bigger than an octave. If your hand can't leap it, that's fine. That is even hard for me of a stretch. That really stretches my hand out. I've got small fingers. Big hand, big palm, but small fingers. So for small fingers, that octave is going to be, that walking octaves are a bit of a stretch. So here we go. One more time from bar 20, left hand. Let's do the right hand, just to refresh our memory. From bar 19, we have the chord, strawberry pie, and skippy 1 and 2 and 3 F4, a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So that's all of circle F for your right hand. One more time. Already, here we go. A 1 and strawberry pie and skippy and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and pie and pie and pie and pie. Now comes the real challenge. Let's take it from that crotchet at bar 19 into circle F and put the hands together. I'll count slower so that we can put the hands together easier. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and 1, and strawberry pie, and Skippy pie, and Skippy, Skippy, Skippy. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and pie, and Skippy, Skippy, Skippy pie. How'd you do? Let's try that one more time. At bar 19. A 1, a 2, a ready, go. And 1, and strawberry pie, and Skippy pie, and boom, and boom, and boom, and pop, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. One more time for both of our sakes. I count and we play. A 3, a 4, a 1, and strawberry pie, and Skippy pie, and G, and A, and B, and chord, and 2, and 3, and 4, and chord, and 2, and 3, and 4, and chord, and Skippy, Skippy, Skippy pie. Okay, let's take a look at what happens with circle G. Circle G, those walking bases come back up. So B octave, and then C octave, and then C sharp octave, and then very similar to what happened in bar 13, exactly really what happened, and then going back down, D, D flat, C, and the chord. But now we've got something different. So we've got fifths going on, A flat, E flat, and then G, D, and then E flat, B flat twice, and then D, A. Okay, so we've got those parallel fifths moving down at the end there, but everything else is familiar. So look at circle G where we have B octave, C octave, C sharp octave, D, chord, D flat C, chord leap, then we have fifths, flats, G, D, and then E flat, B flat twice, D, A. Okay, that's pretty simple. There's a lot of chromatic things going on in the right hand. First of all, be mindful of F sharp in the key signature. And then there's a lot of flats and harmonics that are going on here in the right hand. So at bar 25, the very last line, we've got, that's a bit strange, and then, so it's do, be, do, chord. That's different. We haven't done that before. And then in bar 26, it goes on the D, D sharp, E natural. Keep that thumb on the E. Then you've got B flat, D. Now don't forget, B stays flat for this next chord. So the next chord is C, G flat, B flat. Sounds strange, but that's what she has there. And then the next chord is D, E, B natural, because we crossed the bar line, cancels out that flat from the previous bar. And then we're just going to go right to the G all by itself. Nothing is tied. Those are slurs. From the chord to the G by itself, the G is tied. So chord, G, tie. Keep that G, that's your anchor. Okay? I would keep, well, she does say 2 and 4. It doesn't feel right with my hand. Again, you may choose to do a different finger. You may choose to go ahead and put 2 on the G. See, for me, it doesn't feel right to do that. But we can slide to the next chord to be 1, 2, 4. That's what feels right for me. So I'm going to keep the 3 on that G, 1 on the D flat, 4 on the B flat, then the C, and then I can slide very easily because those outside notes are going to slide 1, 4. So it's a jazz slide. You could put 2. Doesn't make the slide as easy. I'm going to put 3. I'm going to keep that 3. Makes the slide much easier. That's what that is. Okay? So let's take a look at bar 25. So you have E, F, F sharp, chord, hold, D, D sharp, E, chord, remember the flat stays, and then keep the 3 on the G, and then we've got and down. I'm going to go a slow tempo with a steady beat and swing quavers. So a 1, a 2, a here we go, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now what happens after that chord? D, and then a blip, a little grace note there. And that is going to be our connector to the next section. We're not going on, we're just going to stay on this page. So let's take a look at that last line, bar 25 in the right hand. So we've got doobie bop, chord, hold, doobie bop, chord, chord, doobie, hold, doobie, doo, wah, and blip. Okay, let's do that one more time, right hand. Ready, here we go. A doobie doo, bop, hold, doobie wop, chord, get down to C, and the natural G tie, doobie doo, and slide, D, blip. Okay, I'm going to refresh my memory of what we do with the left hand, starting from circle G, and the walking bass is B, C, sharp, D, chord, hold, doobie doo, chord, hold, flats, slide, hold, flats, flats, slide, 2, 3, 4. So in slow motion, let's see if we could put circle G together. So we have the B octave, bass walking, I count and we play. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and doobie doo, chord, doobie doobie doo, chord, chord, oh it's a C natural, doobie tie, doobie doo, wah. I forgot all my fingering, didn't I? Okay, so I'm not going to worry about the rhythm. I'm going to make sure I get the fingers on the right keys. So I'm going to take my time and make sure I get the right fingers first, plant them first. So we've got B octave, C octave, that's not a problem, C sharp octave. Right here, this comes together, and then this comes together. I'm going to hold that left, bring the right hand up, hold the right, move the left hand down. Get ready with the right hand, both notes. Doesn't sound right, but that's right. And then, left hand comes up, those come together, then the right hand. Then what happens here, this is tricky, getting this right hand and the left hand. There we go. That's the sound I'm looking for. From there to here. I'm going to hold on to that left, change to the G. I'm going to keep that 3 on that G, slide in for the flats. Left hand's got to move. Stay right there. Everybody slide. And then D, blip. Okay, I'm going to do that walking through it one more time. So we have the B octaves, C octave, C sharp octave, and then the hands come together here. Right, both, move the right, move the left, move the right, both come together, move the left, then the chord. Be careful of the notes and the fingers. That's a tough connection, isn't it? We're coming from this with both hands. Both hands have got to move to here. Yeah? And then we've got, keep the 3 on the G, just slide in. And then the same chord, slide down. I think walking through what comes together is really important. So bar 25, we've got E and D, and then hands together here. Right hand move, hold that right, move the left, move the right, move the left, right chord, and then jumping to this next chord, being aware of where the black keys are. And then going to here, then the G by itself, hold on to that G, slide in 4, and then up and back, and then the chord sliding in. Okay, now we're going to try to put it together again, but in good time. So really slow tempo, swing quavers, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 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 4, I hit the wrong notes, and 2, and 3. So the chromaticism that's going on here with the accidentals and the fingerings and being really solid with it is still a struggle for me too. So let's see what happens if I start right at bar 26, where we have a C in the left hand and a D in the right. So we've got both, right, both, and then this chord, and then we got to get to here, but what fingers am I going to use? 1, 2, 4? I guess 1, 2, 4 is good. I'm going to write that in. 1, 2, 4. So if I see it written, I'm not going to have to think of it when I get there. So coming from this chord, 1, 2, 4. Yeah, that works. And then that's really good for my hand. You might choose different fingers. And then I'm going to keep that 3. I'm going to mark that 3. So we're going to go. And then keep the 3. Choosing the right fingers will facilitate the right rhythms and the timing for everything. So that's why we spend time minus rhythm and just work on what fingers go on what keys. You can figure out hands separate, absolutely, and you can figure out how they fit together, and I call those magic circles. But if you try to do that, all that with timing, that may be too much for your brain to handle. At least it is for my brain when I'm learning something new. So I'm going to take it from bar 25, and I see we've got this, and I'm going to take out the rhythm. No rhythm. One more time, practicing it just to make sure I got it. It says 1, 3, 5, and then moving it down. Move the left hand up, and the chord, and here we go, 1, 2, 4, and then 1, 2, 5. Hold that 3, slide in. Okay, I'm getting it now. It's feeling a lot more comfortable now. Okay, I'm going to try putting the hands together with the right rhythm at circle G. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 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 4. The slow speed really helps. Working out the fingerings and the keys beforehand really helps. Combining that slow tempo rhythm, very important. Very important to do that. Circle G one more time. And don't think that those dead beats that I'm counting in the beginning is for nothing, that I'm not wasting time. I'm setting my brain into that pattern. So clean slate, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 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 4. Okay, let's try it a little bit quicker this time. 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3. So I struggled to keep up with the rhythm because I was missing notes and fingers all over the place. So I'm going to go back to my slower speed. 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. No, that's not right, is it? So I'm missing that connection from here. I need to get to here. From here to here. Here to here. My left hand's got to go from here to here. From here to here. So that's the connection from that. That's what's happening on beat 3. This first and then this. But then I got to get to here. And that's what I'm missing. And that's what goes next. So there's 3 chords in a row, big thick chords, from the left hand playing that and adding this in the right. That's in the middle of bar 26. So left, then right, and then I've got to get to here, and then to here. Tiny little shifts, but getting the right fingers on the right keys is really important. So let's see if I start right at bar 26 and I do both, right, both, then the chord, and then make the shift, and here, sliding in. I don't have a problem with this one. So it's right here, this connection with all these different fingering changes, the accidentals, and making sure we get the shifting happening in the right time and coordinating the hands together. So I'm going to start right on bar 26, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So I'm going to try with my metronome to see if I can build that now. So I'm going to do I'm at 52 for the crotchet, okay? So I'm going to play it 52, and then I'm going to move it up a notch. So right at bar 26, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4. That was actually a bit fast for me that time, but I'm going to try it again at bar 26 at 52 on the metronome. 1, a 2, a here I go. A 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4. Okay, now I'm going to put my metronome at 54. Only one click. A 1, a 2, a here I go. A 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4. I'm going to put the metronome now. It says 56. A 1, a 2, a here I go. A 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 1, and 2, and 3, 4. I'm going to start back at circle G at this speed so I don't forget how to build into it. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 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 2, and 3. Just as I suspected, I was rusty with that from the beginning of circle G, so I'm going to try that again. Same thing with this tempo. A 3, a 4, a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4. My fingers are starting to learn the pattern, and I feel more comfortable now, so I'm going to go ahead and put it up. We're now at 58 beats per minute, almost 1 per second. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 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 2, and 3, 4. I'm going to put my metronome up. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. I lost my place. I lost my vision of where I was going. I'll try it again. Circle G, a 3, a 4, a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, focus is really important for me and for you. So let's try that again. Circle G, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4. Okay, time to put the tempo up. Okay, don't stay too comfortable for too long. Always raise the bar for the next challenge. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and look ahead. Little splat, 3 and 4. Really kind of messed that up, didn't I? All right, let's try that again. Circle G, a 3, a 4, a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time at this. A 3, a 4, a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Sorry, my bad. Gotta remember to keep that 3 from, keep the 3. Okay, I'm gonna put it up, 66, woohoo! All right, so circle G, a 3, a 4, a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and doobie-doo, right, doobie-doobie-doo, right, both, doody, hold, doobie-doo, and hold, bop, wing. Okay, I'm going to keep it at that speed just so that I can feel more comfortable. 3, a 4, a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and doobie-doo, chord, doobie-doobie-doo, chord, boom, doobie, hold, doobie-doo, chord, bop, bop. Okay, a lot better that time. I'm going to put the tempo up. We're now at 69 beats per minute for the crotchet. A 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that was a challenge. Lots of mistakes there. Let's try that again. Circle G. A 3, a 4, a 1. Okay, we're going to try that one more time, this speed. A 3, a 4, a 1. Okay, I think I'm ready for the next speed. I'm going to listen to it for a little bit. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. Whoops. Lots of mistakes, but we're going to try and fix that. 3, a 4, a 1, 2, 3, 4. At this tempo, it sounds like a good blues piece, but we got to go much faster, and we're working our way there to make it sound like jazz. It's going to be smoking when it's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Put the metronome up at 76 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, it's starting to sound decent. I'm going to keep it at 76. 3, 4, 1. All right, we're doing good. Okay, I'm ready to put it at 80. Are you ready with me? If not, you can stop this video and you can put your metronome on at 76 and do that a few more times, but I'm moving on to 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I wasn't too comfortable with that, even though I got it all right. I wasn't too comfortable. It felt panicked, so I'm going to try and make it so it's smooth sailing. 3, 4, 1. Okay, well, I'm feeling a lot better about that. One more time just for charm. 3, 4, 1. Ready to move on to 84. I'm going to listen to it for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to keep it at 84. 3, 4, 1. One more time at 84. 3, 4, 1. Getting really comfortable with it now. I'm putting it at 88. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put it at 92. I'm pushing it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's see. 96. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Ooh, I felt panicked. Even though it sounded good, I'm going to try and get that a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more smooth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. what's going on there at the end. Let's try that again. Circle G. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. One more time at 96 is where we are. A 3, a 4, a 1. I am not doing any pedaling with this yet. I want to make sure that I get this sounding really good with all the right letters, fingers, rhythms, timing, coordination, when I leap and all of that, to that beat. Because there's no point in trying to muddle it all with more confusing things and coordinating foot pedal with all this. So no pedal yet until we get all this worked out, building the tempo. So I'm going to go ahead and put it to 100. Let's see. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, I was way too cluttered there. Let's try and fix that. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. Wasn't ready for it. 3, a 4, a 1. Okay, so we're getting there. It's starting to gel. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. Put the tempo up. 104. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. Okay, at this point in time, we are now exactly twice the speed that we started. We were at 52. When we started doing G and putting the hands together, and just look at the progress that we've made in just going those baby steps. We would have never been able to get that 104 if we hadn't gone through the entire path of every single tempo on my metronome. Let's do this again at circle G, 104. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. The tempo anymore. What I am going to do is I'm going to slow it down to about 80, but I'm going to go back and see if I can't pick up circle F to go into G at this speed. I slowed it down because we are lengthening the amount of work that we're doing. So I call that the marathon effect. We have to pace ourselves. We don't blast out of the starting gate. In a marathon, you really have to pace yourself out for the longer distance, slower the speed before you start building your endurance, okay? So I'm going to start right at circle F with the strawberry. I'm going to count it a little bit at this speed. 1, strawberry pie, skippy pie. 1, strawberry pie, skippy pie. 1, strawberry pie, skippy pie. Okay, so now I'm going to start with that chord that's right before circle F. 1, strawberry pie, skippy pie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, strawberry pie, skippy pie. Doobie 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 doo. Surprised we got through all that. It wasn't bad. It was still feeling a little panicked, so I am going to slow it down a bit. I'm going to go back down to about 69. At bar 19 with the chord, I'm going to count a little bit. A pie, a strawberry pie, skippy pie. Pie, strawberry pie, skippy pie. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, strawberry pie, skippy pie. Doobie, doobie, doobie. Was a lot more controlled that time. It still felt a little bit panicked because it's a bigger chunk. It's been a while since we've done circle F, but putting it back in with circle G, we're working our way backwards. I call that a pyramid style. So we worked really hard on circle G. Now we're adding circle F, and soon we're going to add circle E, but I'm not ready for that yet. I'm going to do from bar 19 to the end of the page. A 1, a 2, a here we go. Pie, strawberry pie, skippy pie, doobie, 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 pie, pie. Speed, and I am going to go back to circle E. I'm going to go from bar 15 to start with that chord. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do that connection. That's going to be my critical part. Maybe I'm going to work on that connection for a moment. So I'm going to go from here. It's a good thing I practiced that. Once I'm there, I'm going to be all right. Okay, so I'm going to take it from that chord at bar 15. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. Doobie, 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 down. And oops, I forgot. I'm going to go back and do circle E for a moment because I have forgotten what happens there. Let's try that again. Circle E, both the chord, bar 15. A 3, a 4, a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 4. Through circle E, okay? Again, this is no way near tempo that it should be, but we're going slow so that we can start piecing all the little bits of the quilt together, okay? Little quilt pieces here and there, stitching them all together, making sure they stay nice and solid, nice and tight. So right at circle E, the chord before it, bar 15, 3, a 4, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3. ahead and put my tempo up. I'm going to jump a tempo. Maybe it's not wise, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I've got it now at 76. Okay, starting right at bar 15. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. It's really coming along. I'm going to go ahead and jump a tempo again at 84 because all this is already known, all the bits and parts and pieces. Now we're just stitching bigger parts and pieces together. Okay, so 84 beats per minute, starting from bar 15. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a here we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, it's coming along. I'm going to go ahead and skip another tempo. We're at 92, starting in bar 15. I'm going to count it a few bars. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a here we go. 1, a 2, nope, wasn't a safe start. We need that chord. Okay, I'll try it again. A 1, a 2, a here I go, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Some dynamic signs in there if you noticed. So I'm not going to skip any more tempos. I'm just going to go to the very next notch, which is 96. Okay? 96. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a here we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oops, didn't get there. I missed it with my eyeballs. Okay, let's try it again from circle F. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a here we go, and 1. It. Okay, trying to keep up with this speed is not wise for me right now. I'm going back to 92. Okay, there is no shame in that. Okay, I'm going to say it out loud. There's no shame in having to back up a speed. We're just not ready for it yet. Okay, yet is a very powerful word. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. really good speed, I'm going to go ahead and try that 96 again. And let's see if we can't get that. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, and here I go. Oops, forgot which direction I was going. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and 1. Okay, I'm going to take that again at 96 just to make sure. Keep it solid. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a here I go. So that kind of really threw me off there, getting the fingers in place. I'm going to try that one more time. A 1, a 2, a here I go. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and 1. Okay, I'm getting into the groove, getting into the jam. I'm going to keep it right there at 96. I'm going to do it one more time. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a here I go. There at the end. What's going on there? Alright, random notes at the end. Mess up my flow. I'm going to take it from G just to make sure I can get that at that speed. I sure can. The magic 100! Metronome marking 100. Okay, fingers, don't fail me now. Here we go. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a here we go. My brain is fried, but I'm going to keep it at 100. I'm going to try again, and let's see if we can get it past that 100. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. those little rogue notes at the end. One more time, 100. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. Dare I push it? Dare I push it? Okay. 104. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1. No, I wasn't comfortable. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1. Stupid rogue notes at the end. Keep the 3 on G, Joe. Okay, I'm ready for it now. Oh, I'm getting psyched up for it. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I lost my stamina. I think it's just the marathon effect. The endurance is going. Of course, I've been playing for the past hour, so this is a bit tricky to keep going like this. But I'm going to try one more attempt. 104. Come hell or high water, here we go. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, here we go. I did it. A couple little splats in between, but I did it. Dare I? Oh, I keep pushing the envelope, don't I? All right. Raising the bar. We are now at 108. Can she do it, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2. Here we go. I wasn't ready. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. Spots in there, but I didn't manage too badly. Yeah, okay. I'm going to keep it at 108. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2. Well, here we go. little bit. Okay. Okay, it had to be done. Circle G at 108. Oh. Maybe I'm just tired. All right, last run. Again, absolutely last run. 108 from the top, circle E, bar 15, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, here I go. Lots of splats along the way, but I'm just going to chalk that up to being really tired because that was a lot of hard work to work through. You saw me start from beginning to end. I did not know how to play this piece. I learned it on video. So I hope you learned it with me. I hope that my mistakes are an encouragement to you that even the teacher makes mistakes when learning and practicing something brand new. So by making the mistakes, I showed you how to correct them and how to fix them yourself, and hopefully that's going to be a really constructive guide for you to learn how to play this piece. Now this was only this page because there are other audio files and videos that I have of the other pages, but this page was brand new to me and brand new to my students. So hopefully that helps you in guiding you along, and I will be able to make more videos just like this and showing you the tutorial process from very beginning, from very start, to hopefully getting more towards a performance speed. So what would be the performance speed? I don't really know it. She says spirited with swing. Well, I am on my metronome into the range of allegretto, so it's a little fast. And I'm going to go to 120. Bum 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 dooby 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 doo. Now I'm in the allegro, spirited. Dooby dooby doo. I'm not going to try to play it, but I'll give you a little bit of idea what that bass line sounds like. That's the speed. That would be the tempo, the right hand. crash because I didn't do the work between 104 and 120. Okay? If you don't do the work in building the tempo, your fingers aren't going to know how to keep up. Even though your brain knows it, your fingers aren't going to be able to keep up. So just to get that idea that even the teacher has to go through the steps, don't skip the steps. It's really important to do that. All right, hope this has been a helpful tutorial video for you, and good luck in learning how to play this. It's a lot of fun.